with Fae Creations. Thanks so much for tuning in for another soap making adventure. I am doing a gummy bear soap. I don't know what it is about February, but I always feel like it should be full of bright, candy, fruity, fun types of soaps. And I've done this soap before, probably in February. Obviously, it's going to look a lot different. I gotta change it up. So I just added in some goat milk. That is basically goat milk powder. I get this off of Amazon and the link is in the description box. But I just mixed it with a little bit of water to make a slurry. And that's the goat milk I was going in my soap. So I'm going to go ahead and mix that in. And then I'm going to add my lye solution, which has tussa soak and sodium lactate in it. And we'll get going here. Get out of there, Bubbles. So I've already dispersed my colorants into these 3 bowls. This is a lemon drop by Nurture. This is Green Vibrance by Nurture. And this is one, it's Blue Honey. It's a company that doesn't exist anymore. I still keep using their micas because I still have plenty of them and they are nice and they do work. So I'm just going to continue to keep using them. Trying to do like equal amounts into each bowl. And I didn't get this too thick because it has been so cold and my soap batter just can't make up its mind how it wants to act lately. It's really thickening up on me just because it's so cold. So hopefully by dispersing my micas in there a little bit already, I can avoid that. So I basically just took some of the batter out of my, well, the oils from out of my batch here and mixed them up in that before I add in the actual batter. Does that make sense? I don't know what I'm saying. All right, I'm gonna get these mixed up. Alright, gonna add in my fragrance. Another thing I'm doing differently is I mix the kaolin clay that I normally just dump into my oils to begin with. It's been sinking to the bottom a lot lately, so I figure I'll do it this way. Maybe it'll even help anchor that fragrance a little bit better, because that is definitely one of the benefits, they say, of using kaolin clay in here. So let's see how this behaves. I want to start with the blue because I want to do like layers of each color and then like an in the pot swirl of them all. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, there are better ways of doing this than what I did. Like, the batter's just setting up at different speeds. So the blue that's in here is really ploppy, and the yellow that I did last is very runny. And this is still very fluid. So the design I had in mind isn't quite going to go the way that I wanted to, but we're just going to go with pouring this in that ploopiness into this yellow that's not ploopy, and it's going to go with it. It'll be fine. It'll be interesting. Look at that giant, oh my gosh, that giant blue pops in there. I think I'm going to take a chopstick to it and try to kind of disperse some of that. So let's scrape out this bowl and just get on with this design here. Oh, I had good intentions for this soap. I really did, and yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I've not been soaping enough or just not thinking things out enough, but this year so far I've kind of hit a few walls and made a few mistakes. Not mistakes, because they still get soaked, but I don't know what's going on with me lately. We better get it together. I can't have a year of okay soaps. Alright, let's see if I can take this chopstick and kind of disperse that blue a little bit. This is going to be an interesting inside, that is for sure. So, going on top of this soap, I have little gummy bears that are made out of melt and pour. Make sure this is all even in here first. I'll show you my embeds. We've got some white ones, kind of like I don't know if it's like a tropical or a pineapple coconut. I think it's coconut. Yeah, the white gummy bear. Got some orange and some red, and each bar is going to have 3 gummy bears on it, one in each color. I did get started here. I had to think about how I wanted this to go, but I've got some melt and pour little gummy bears, got some red ones and some orange ones and some white ones. I think I wanted them to represent, like, I don't know, is it coconut or like tropical in the gummy bear bag. I just tried to get all the colors of all the gummy bears in there. This fragrance, I didn't tell you the notes in it. It's very fruity. It's got notes of lemon, orange, peach, grape, coconut, pear, plum, and some sugary vanilla in it. And I'm very surprised it doesn't have any vanillin in it. It smells delicious. It smells so good. It's another one of those soaps that's taking me back to the 90s and being a teenager. Hopefully none of these bears end up any cut casualties here. They're just a little cramped. Let's see if I can fit this last one in there. Roll over. We might have some casualties in here. I'll remember that. I tried to like map it out beforehand. It reminds me of being a teenager in the 90s because I used to love this fragrance, and tell me if you remember it. It was called Juice Bear, and they had like cotton candy and gummy bear, and it was so sickening sweet, but for some reason that was just, you had to have it. You had to wear it. Everyone was going around smelling like sickly sweet, all the girls. And when I worked at Walgreens in the cosmetics section, it used to be my favorite tester. So I would go around the perfume aisle and just spray myself and smell like gummy bears. Cotton candy was pretty good too, but that one was just like too sweet for me. I remember they had spray lotion, and they would put, gotta move some of these guys up, glitter. It was like a spray gel glitter. They don't make these things anymore. I would love to get my hands on this fragrance again. It would probably be so expired, but I loved those fragrances. So I don't know why this soap and the last soap are just, I'm reminiscing for some reason. It's not meant to be that way. So I don't know what that's all about. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get the gummy bears on this one, figure out if I want sprinkles or glitter or what I want on here. We'll have to figure that out. Alright, I think this soap needs some holographic glitter. Why is it all stuck in there? Alright. So let's put a little bit of this on. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a rubbing alcohol shower spritz. I'm gonna let it sit for 24 hours and then I will come back and cut it and see what this hot mess looks like on the inside. Alright, let's see what craziness is going on inside of this soap. Bradley did fix my multi-bar cutter, but I feel with all of these melt and pour embeds on top, I should probably not risk snapping any more wires after he just fixed it. So I'm not going to cut this loaf with my multi-bar cutter. We're going to use the single one here because I don't love it as much. So the green in this soap, it looks a little funky, and I'm hoping that as it sits and the air hits it, that it'll morph back. Typically that happens. I'm going to count on it because I'm not happy with this green. It still smells really good. Yep, I like it. It's a little funky, quite different on the inside. When that green goes back, I think it'll look a lot better, but it's not my favorite. It really is. The little embeds on top, the little gummy bears, I think they are adorable. I love the glitter. I love the smell. The design just didn't go as planned. It's still a nice soap. And like I said, once it sits, I count on it looking a lot better. Oh, these guys got their heads, little ears cut off. That is so funky. I blame the green, honestly. If it wasn't for that green right there, this would look totally different. I'll try and give you guys a better look once they sit and we see if that color goes back any. So anyway, not my best soap, not my worst. If you guys are interested in purchasing this gummy bear soap, it will be available on February 25th. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. Stick around for more fun soap making videos. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them for me in the comment section down below. And until next time, I hope you guys have a very nice day. And I will smell you later.